And hello fellow gamers, I am back playing another video game. This time it's something incredibly new compared to the stuff that I typically play on my channel. This is Earth Defense Force, The Shadow of New Despair for the PC, and I'm indeed playing this on a modern PC with an Xbox 360 wireless controller, because I have the proper adapter for that. I'm also playing online multiplayer with my friend John.
Hello.
And that seems to still be working, so I'm going to get back into the game. John has already set up a room online for us to play cooperatively. So we're going to start the game at the beginning and play through it. And the room name is, nicely enough, Jeremy Plays.
I think it should be mentioned that it is cooperative play, but we can still shoot each other, so let's try to avoid that.
Oh, so that means, I always forget how that goes. When we can hurt each other, is that friendly fire on or off?
It's friendly fire on, and I don't think there's a way to turn it off in this game.
Ah. Hey, looks like Madman401 has joined us again. Says, hey Jeremy, I just started my YouTube channel today. I have 2 videos. Can you check that out, please? I was watching your Banjo-Kazooie gameplay. If I remember to after the stream, then I will certainly check it out. Okay, so we need to pick our things here. You can play as, what is it, 3 different classes in this game? There's the...
4.
There's 4 classes. So it's, one of them's like, God, I've already forgotten what they are. What are they?
Well, you've got your basic ranger, who is just going to run around as a little army man with usually rocket launchers and machine guns. Okay. The wing diver, which is what I've got picked right now, it's basically a girl with a jetpack who flies around and goes crazy. You have an air diver, who is a really strong support class. I may tinker with that if we get time. And then the last is the fencer, who plays absolutely nothing like anything else in the game. Kind of hard to get the hang of, but once you do, it's an absolute powerhouse. It's a lot of fun. So
the fencer would be the tank, basically. I'm going to go simple and go with ranger to start off with. Probably will not let me pick any other weapons. You can equip, looks like, 2 weapons on here.
Yeah, rangers get 2. You may start off with more than 2. I know the wing diver starts off with 3, so.
Okay. Looks like for weapon 1, I get choices between the AF-14 and the AF-14, so that's pretty simple. Weapon 2, I can pick another AF-14, I guess, and the Stingray M1 or grenades. I'll go with the Stingray M1. I remember grenades being somewhat unpredictable.
Yeah, they can be really weird.
The adjust armor, can I actually do this?
The only thing you can adjust for your armor is to lower it, which is only really good, I guess, to either create more of a challenge or if you're playing with somebody who's a much lower level than you, but I'm not sure otherwise why you would ever want to do it.
Okay, now I'm going to leave it right where it is, which is, it appears to be on maximum. So, let's see. Just double check game settings here. See if there is indeed a friendly fire option that perhaps we've forgotten about. Looking like no.
No, I really don't think there is. It's one of the main things in the game is the ability to accidentally kill all of your support.
Jay says, why can't it be friendly sex, not friendly fire? Indeed, why is that option not in any games these days? They're trying to make games that relate to the modern generation. What could relate better than that? Okay, so I'm prepared and you're prepared, so we're gonna load in.
There's a short cut scene at the beginning, and then we'll be into it. Oh, or we're just going to be in it. Okay.
Okay. So this is a third-person shooter. John and I have actually played it somewhat extensively on his computer. It was in split screen locally, but this is the first time we've played it online, and I've pretty much forgotten most of how this game works, which is why this is a Jeremy Tries for me. But John has dumped How many hours would you say into this game?
Way too many.
But there's the miscellaneous peeps that are running towards us. We don't want to kill them. We want to kill that giant horde of ants that's over there. They are huge and numerous.
Don't tell me what I want.
I'll tell you what you want, what you really, really want.
I don't think we can even kill these civilians.
Yeah, because I saw you like point blank shredding the dude and getting nothing. We can hear our squad members chanting. Will you give them some orders there? Or are they doing their auto thing? So in this game, if I remember correctly, the missions take a few different forms. They're all similar in theme, basically. There's some big bad bugs and you got to take them out. But there's different environments and slightly different goals.
Haha, got it.
Oh, did you get that weapon thing?
Yeah, like right out from under you.
Man, look at all those guys. All over that. Nah, take that. Whoa.
I'm gonna get to some high ground and pick them up from above.
One thing that's definitely for sure about this game that I love is that it is an auditory feast.
Just wait until the big explosions happen.
Yeah, we haven't actually gotten close enough to really start peaking the audio levels, which I did do when I was setting this up before the stream. Like, I got right up nose to nose with these big-ass ants. And yeah, it gets loud. Wait a minute. There's a thing over here. Oh, figured out how to roll. Yeah. Still getting used to the controls here.
Get him! Shoot him, boy! Shoot him!
Infantry, stay close to the armor.
Ain't nobody getting past these babies. You heard the man. The enemy. The enemy is over there.
So with the exception of health, anything that one of us picks up, we both get.
Excellent. So that means I can leech off of you.
So when I... Yeah, so whenever I pick up a weapon thing, you'll also get the weapon thing.
The extermination was a lie.
Which is one of the reasons that I got the wing divers, because the mobility lets you run around and grab things.
Ah. And there you go. Oh crap, I might have just shot you.
Nope, not me.
Sweet. Means I got a bug. Ooh. And the blood rains down. Apparently these giant ants underneath their millimeter thick exoskeleton is just completely blood. That's all that's in them.
Giant insects again after 7 years. But soon they'll be an endowment.
Now comes the big wave.
Nothing to fear. Let's exterminate them. Yes, sir.
So we haven't seen anything yet.
Keep the giant creatures
Oh my god, you can see all the stuff twitching on the horizon. That's all the bugs coming in. Nope, I just selected a thing apparently. Trying to figure out how to jump. Oh, there you go. Okay. Apparently the crouch and the jump...
I was just keeping him occupied over there.
Man, when they decide to swarm on something, they really swarm. Oh my god. Giant dead ant just fell from the sky right at my feet.
Yes, sir.
Oh, run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Yeah, sweet.
Oh, I've been picking him up this whole time.
See, and in between levels is a good a time as any to check the chat. Oddman45 says, I can see it now. Jeremy tries GTA 5. And Jay says, Oddman, if Jeremy played GTA 5, that would make my year.
I would definitely play GTA 5 with you too.
It's tempting. If anything that can be played co-op, basically, I'm certainly up for. Looks like Oddman45 says, well, Jeremy, bye, gotta go. I have to go to bed, so keep on streaming and stop streaming so late. Well, thank you for tuning in while you could, Oddman845, but as for stop streaming so late, too bad, fuck off. No, I'm just kidding. Jay says, that ant falling in front of you, that's the kind of shit I live for in games these days. I know, this game has tons of moments just like that. That's why I like this game. Okay, so we're moving on, and in between missions we can pick either a different class to play as. I'm going to stay as the ranger. Or you can choose from different weapons that you might have picked up in the course of playing that level. And looks like I got access to the MMF-40 sniper rifle, as well as the Air Tortoise 01. See, guided missile with immense destructive power. And that's the one where we both have to cooperate in order to target something, right?
Yeah, it might be. If you want to play with those kinds of guns, I'll get the Air Raider out, because he gets that kind of stuff pretty quick.
Possibly. See, the Proto Reverser, a special piece of equipment that sprays nanomachines, which can cluster and harden to form visible armor or close wounds. Used both to fix damaged armor and to heal friendly soldiers' health and vehicles' durability. So someone could actually use that to play as a support character.
Yep.
See, I got access to more grenades. Let's see. I'm going to... Yeah, I think I'll pick the Air Tortoise 01 as my secondary weapon. So we can give that a shot.
Oh, actually, no. That one doesn't need anything. You could just use that one on its own.
Oh, okay.
It's really slow, though. They named it Tortoise for a reason. And I did a crazy thing and changed my class because I, for some reason, really love playing the fencer.
Yeah, so I'm going to look over at you for a second just so we can see how he moves. He's literally a walking tank.
And so slow.
So let's see what this gun does.
Except I can jump.
Well, I can certainly target with it. I guess I just have to hold down the target until it actually fires.
Yeah, it'll take a second to target, and then once it gets a lock, you just let go of the button, it'll fire on its own.
Well, it's certainly getting a lock. Doesn't seem to be doing anything beyond that though. Maybe I have to push another button to actually make it fire.
No, it should just pick up on its own. It'll go from the weird targeting reticle to a square or something, I think. There it goes. Oh, it's so slow.
It is slow, man. It flies slow. Holy crap, but does it go when it blows up. Oh, I think I see what's happening. I guess if I move around too much, then it loses the lock and it has to reestablish. Or like
it's possible that it's possible that something's just getting in the way and you're getting a new lock every time.
Yeah. Okay. Going back to primary weapon so I can actually do something. And some of these giant ants, while they're crawling up around the top corners of the buildings, it's so iconic. It looks like the old monster alien attack movies, those kind of things.
Yeah, I guess the original version of this game was like a small game that they just built. I don't think it was a contest. I think it was a magazine thing.
Ooh, and suddenly a whole bunch of red appears on the edge of the radar. Stop shooting me. You dick. Hey, Conrad Tardis has joined us. Conrad Tardis says, "Oh hey, Jeremy, just got here. I forgot you stream today." Indeed, I stream on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. See if I can roll to get up to the action a little faster. Can you actually run out of ammo in this game, or do you just reload indefinitely?
You just reload indefinitely.
Okay. Because that would be kind of silly if you could actually run out of ammo, since one of the primary points of this game seems to be to just unload as much on them as you can. The dead ant is hanging by one of its antennae. It's like a piñata. Except when you explode it, blood comes out.
Wait, what comes out of regular piñatas?
It's supposed to be candy unless you have access to some unique piñatas.
Blood is candy.
That's true. It is awfully sweet. Some of the ants are spitting at us. It always gets eerily quiet once the wave ends.
Yeah, all the gunfire stops.
And then you just walk around and pick up items. Yeah, take that, red box. Putting all the movie...
Yeah, it's your
rental
fault
places.
they shut down all those, yeah.
Yeah, putting them out of business. Conrad Tardis says, I see you got all your PC multiplayer hardware set up. Indeed I did, finally. And it was quite arduous on both sides, but you know what? We got it going. seems to be working well, and the stream doesn't look like it's dropping any frames, and yeah. Certainly worth it. Jay suggests that perhaps the pinatas are Viva Pinatas, a reference to a rare game on the 360, which I played a little bit of. I downloaded the demo, I think. Conrad Tarta says, I agree, John, blood is candy. Oh, we got a stream full of vampires. Okay.
Blood is the best candy.
So let's see if I got any other weapon options here. I think I tried the sniper rifle before when it was just you and I playing split screen, and I was not good with it. Like, it is okay as a sniping device, but once they get too close to you, it starts to get slow.
Yeah, it's usually best as a backup weapon.
It's actually not a bad idea. I'm going to try it just because I haven't tried it. And because, well, I know I don't want to use the air tortoise because, yeah, like you said, it is hella slow.
Oh man, but when it hits.
Oh, when it hits, yeah, it's nice. I'm thinking that the air tortoise
when it
may
hits
be...
6 years later.
Yeah. I'm thinking that the air tortoise may be better for, like, large targets that are mostly stationary.
There's not many of those.
There's one of the levels later in the game where you are attacking these, like, shield generator things, right?
Yeah, but they are mobile.
Ah. Oh, yeah, that's right, because they're walking
Well,
around
and also...
things.
Yeah, and you also have to get inside of the shields to hurt them, so it's tricky.
Oh, yeah, because by the time you're actually inside the shield, you're pretty close to them. And so then you got to waste time waiting for the air tortoise to actually establish a lock and then fire. And while you're doing that, you're trying to aim at them and maintain the lock while they're moving.
There's definitely enemies that it's good on, but we're not going to see them for a couple more levels.
Oh, man. Sniper rifle, you can one-shot these ants. I just love the image of you just very calmly, slowly walking towards the threat and pouring out the rounds.
I can't wait till I get some explosives for this guy. They're usually pretty intense.
Oh shit. Oh crap. Oh, they got me. How do you break out?
I saved you. You owe me your life.
Oh. My life now belongs to you.
I'll sell it to you for $27.50.
Well, that's all it's worth, man. Dick.
Look, in all fairness, you were almost ant food.
The enemy's coming. Get ready. Yes, sir. Don't let your guard down until it's done.
Sector 9, you're fighting giant insects. We're being overrun. Requesting wing diver support. This is headquarters. Wing divers are headed to the scene. Hold them off until then.
Wing divers are natural enemies of giant insects.
Is there a way to aim with this sniper rifle?
Insects are finished.
Yeah, if you're using an Xbox controller, right?
Uh-huh.
Left bumper.
Ah, yes. Oh, that's quite effective. I feel like I'm cheating now.
I may be throwing 1,000 rounds at him, but only like 9 are hitting, so...
Now, there's no penalties in this game for accuracy, is there? Or lack thereof.
Nope. No, just if you miss all your shots, you're dead.
Yeah. For an FYI for the viewers, anytime the action seems to have stopped, I start looking at the radar in the upper right-hand corner, because all the red dots are bad. Or if I really don't know what I'm doing, I just try to find John and follow him.
There's a couple of ants that always bug out and get stuck in a building over here.
Yep. It's weird that it's that consistent.
Yeah, and I don't understand it. I mean, every single time it happens.
Okay.
I can't believe there are this many survivors. The giant insect's vital force is stronger than I ever imagined. If they were evolved
Did you grab that red box?
There was a red box?
we have to investigate.
I don't know, I might have.
Yeah.
Did
I don't
the
know,
item
there's still a
boxes
green
show
dot
up
on the
radar?
thing back there. Yeah, they're the green dots.
Okay. Then I guess I didn't, so I'll go get it.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
We need the wing divers.
Eh?
Wing divers are heading over there right now.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it'll be where you killed the ants.
Neb.
You are in the most dangerous place you can be.
Right in front of you.
Yeah.
This is Wing Diver. We have arrived on the scene.
Ooh, look at the north.
Which way is north?
Should see wing divers fly past here in a second.
Time to hunt. Where's our
The blue dots on the radar behind us.
Ah. Yep, here they come.
It's the wing divers. The wing divers are here.
The NPC wing divers are constantly running out of energy and getting killed.
Which from a story perspective is probably intentional. You know, it makes it more intense that way. Like, holy crap, all my allies are going down.
Yeah, they're really just about the most useless NPC to have with you.
We have pushed the limits to keep our weight light, so we are very lightly armored. Remember, speed is light, and avoid enemy attack.
You mowing down trees.
Yeah.
Wing divers are fighting. Ranger team, storm team, this is is your chance. Exterminate all the giant insects.
I'm really good at shooting the dead ones.
You're decent at shooting the live ones.
I was wondering what all that, what looked like missiles that were flying around in the air close to the horizon, then I realized that's the wing divers.
The wing divers are beating the giant insects. One by one. We can win this.
I'm gonna land on you. That was close.
Enemies the wing divers didn't get. Engage the ones they left.
Is this game only on PC, or is it is also on Xbox 360?
It may be on Xbox, but I think it started originally on PlayStation.
Oh, interesting. The reason I ask is it seems natural that it would be on the 360, since this game seems to be specific to using Xbox 360 controllers.
I don't know. That may be a Windows thing too, though.
It could be. Which, for the record, the people watching on the live stream, when I was initially setting this game up, I was going to try and use this regular old Logitech USB dual action stick right here, and this game didn't recognize it at all, so even though my computer did, and it worked just fine. And so I went online and searched for that, and that's when I found out that this game needs Xbox 360 controllers, and it just so happened that I have, well, not only an Xbox 360 with a controller, but somewhere along the way someone gave me a USB wireless transceiver for Xbox 360 controllers, so I plugged that into my computer and then connected this to the transceiver, and there you go, it's working. Let's see what the see what the chat's been saying. Jay says, "I've come to suck your blood." It's a Simpsons reference for everybody. Conrad Tarta says, "Imagine being attacked by Dracula," and he says, "Mwahaha, I've trapped you. Now I shall suck you dry. Of blood, what is?" Then he goes all quiet and things get awkward. Dormer says, "I've got to go for the evening. Catch you next time. Later, everyone." Thank you, Dormer, for tuning in as long as you could. Conrad Tardis is playing with Nightbot.
I don't like Nightbot.
Now, for the record, I
It's
fixed
rude.
Nightbot. I fixed Nightbot so it's no longer as much of a dick. I loosened up the spam protection significantly. I think in Nightbot's defense, it has defaults that are better for chats that are much more active on streams that have much more viewers, and thus are likely to have much more spam. Oh, I was blabbing so long that my controller turned off. There we go. So, let's take a look at equipment again.
Choose loadout. Rangers can equip
It looks like all you got was one missile launcher.
Yeah, Stingray ST. I think I will turn that on as my secondary.
choose loadout. Rangers can
I think it'll be exactly the same, except for better damage.
Excellent.
Wing divers, what happened?
Oh, this is a good enemy to use the air tortoise on.
Oh, figures. Oh yeah, the spiders, because they basically just sit there. Ooh, cutscene.
Yeah, they basically don't go anywhere. And that's all wing divers are good for.
Storm team, rescue the wing diver.
Friggin' spiders. And I've hit this one like 6 times, so it is on the other side of its web though, so that might be shielding it, I guess.
Yeah, it'll hit the web before it hits them.
So, that one's already done got dead.
Yep, I Gatling-did him.
Oh, that one's almost crawling on the right side. Oh crap, the dome. It switched sides really fast. There you go, took out its web.
It was an ambush by the giant insects. They got us in a trap.
Yeah! Shooting the shit out of the spiders.
Humans made wing divers in order to eliminate the giant insects. But the Ravager technology has evolved beyond that.
Oh crap.
They're
Oh, he's
about to
grappled
say
it.
the most
Oh, no.
confusing line I've ever heard. Here in a second, they're going to say the most confusing line I think I've ever heard in a video game.
For the viewers that might not know, these spiders actually can grapple you. That's what these long, thinner strands are coming out from the spiders. But can they actually pull you in with that, or do they just hold you in place and come to you?
No, they'll pull you all the way to their mouths where you pretty much die almost instantaneously.
Crap. Spider falls. Yes. Teamwork.
Teamwork? I think I'm doing all the work.
Well, yeah, you're doing most of the work, and then I come in and kill steal.
You're stealing my experience point.
Oh, nice.
Oh, here it is, here it is.
Exceeds human wisdom? Progress faster than science is impossible, but
Dream. It has to be a dream.
Like, I know that's just a bad translation, but what the hell did they mean?
I actually wasn't able to hear him at all because I have my main audio through the speakers turned down low enough so that the mics don't pick it up and feedback. So, what did he actually say?
The researcher guy, what does he say? Is their progress exceeds human wisdom? What the hell does that mean?
Yeah, that's right, because this game is
That he's
originally it's Japanese made, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's super Japanese. But then immediately after that he says, progress faster than science is impossible. None of that makes any sense, man.
See, Conrad Tardis says, Jeremy, make sure to add a Discord command. The only reason why I didn't add a Discord command to Nightbot is because I haven't yet decided if I want to open up the Discord to just anybody. But, you know, I suppose what I could do is, you know, I can make multiple channels in the Discord and have one that's public, so to speak, and put that one on the command. And then other people that I know are not going to be dicks, give them access to the, more restricted channels or something. Conrad Tardis also says, oh my god, giant spiders, my worst nightmare. I know, that's why I both a little bit hated that level, but severely enjoyed that level, because man, killing those spiders is fun.
Just wait until a later level when the big spiders show up, because those aren't even the big ones.
Did we not get as far as these, quote, big spiders when we were playing together before?
No, they come a lot later. Yeah, I think you may have blacked out. when we were doing that part.
It did possibly, you know, probably for mental health reasons.
No, I think the roofies just kicked in.
I got access to the ME1 Emerald. It says multi-purpose personal missile launcher with homing functionality. As this is a prototype, the homing is a little spotty, often missing its mark.
I think that's a pretty good one, though, honestly.
Additionally, its lock-on range is limited, so support from air raiders will be necessary for ranged combat. Oh, so this is the pseudo-cooperative weapon that I thought that the air tortoise was.
Yep, and the air raider starts off with a laser guide kit, so we can use that if you want.
Okay, I at least want to give it a shot just because it's a new thing. So, yeah, I'll put on the ME1 Emerald as secondary.
Choose a class. Deploying.
Okay, and I am an air raider now, so we'll see how this works out.
Sweet. You can aim and fire even while you're being bitten. However, enemies can also thrash you around mid-bite, temporarily preventing you from moving. That's good to know.
Storm team, rescue the wing divers.
Well, nice. I hit that bridge damn good.
Well, just keep shooting it.
Defeat giant insects on land, but a giant insect that can capture wing divers. The enemy noticed us. Yes, sir.
Oh, that time it shot
Oh, it
two
would help
rounds
if
at
I could
once.
keep this laser on him.
Oh, yes. Bam! Bam!
That's nothing.
Oh. Eh. It has grappled me. Crap. Is there any way to break out of this other than to shoot? Oh, thanks.
Not really. Got to keep shooting. But got some help on the way. Oh, are you serious?
Oh, what happened?
Best tank drop ever. Here's my tank.
Oh, you called in for them to drop a tank?
Yeah, I'm behind you.
Oh, yeah. Is that just a you thing, or can we both do that?
It's a air raider thing, but, you know, this is not the most useful they could have put it.
What happened?
You're in an upside-down tank.
Oh. Oh, that's why you said worst tank drop ever. I thought it looked
Yeah,
funny.
they dropped it on the bridge. They dropped it on the bridge, and then whenever the box opened up and the tank came out, it just flipped over onto its top and fell to the ground.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And I can't call in another one for a little while. I don't know if I'm going to be able to call in a second one.
Whoa. Where the heck is...
Oh, jeez.
Where's the spider? It's grabbing me
On
through
the other
building?
side of a building.
Oh. Let go.
The worst part is I do not have a good high damage gun.
Let go, spider. Suddenly remembered that I have a different weapon. Getting caught in the spider web actually gives you a perfect vantage point for killing the spider.
Very convenient.
I done got squished though.
I will try to get back to you.
Okay. Yeah, for the people watching on the live stream that don't know, we can actually revive each other, but it uses like half of our health, doesn't it? Like it'll take half of your health to revive me.
25%, I think.
Okay. And then there's a health kit laying like right next to me too. So you could either get that one before, or I could get it after you pick me up.
What monsters?
Yeah, I'm at almost full health, so I'm not worried about that.
Ah, sweet. Jay says the tank isn't wrong, the ground is wrong. That's probably what the guys who dropped it would say. It's like, no, we dropped it in the right place. It was the bridge that was in the way. And then the ground didn't catch it right.
I can almost call in a new tank.
And when you do that, is that just for, well, I was going to say us to drive, but basically you to drive, or can you tell it, can you give it orders like you can the other guys on our thing?
No, it's just a vehicle.
Okay. Jay with another Simpsons reference, he says, it's the children who are wrong. I forget the context, but Principal Skinner said that. I think I might have actually still been alive while I was in the web, and I killed the spider and then fell out of the web, and when I hit the ground, that's what killed me.
No, there's no fall damage.
Oh, there isn't? Okay. Me and the spider must have killed each other at the same time.
Got my tank. Yeah, sitting in the web will hurt.
Oh, just being stuck in it. Okay.
However, I have a tank now.
Can you mow down buildings with that?
Yup.
Sweet. The whole screen just shook. I think you're close by. Yep, there it goes again. So ominous. Yeah, there's a tank. Crunch. Woohoo, back. Let's go kill us a bug.
Oh, watch out.
Yeah, I just saw that. There's apparently one way over there trying to grapple me.
Conrad says 25%. I think you could have just said a quarter. I could have said a lot of things.
Oh, I see. You have, on this ME1 Emerald, you have an ammo of 2, and you can lock on up to 2 targets at once. That's why it sometimes fires twice.
Jeez.
Ooh, that was a good shot. Man, the bugs in this game just blow up so good. Nice.
That was a good one.
Ooh, yummy. Okay, right in the mouth.
I'm almost out of ammo for this thing, though. Except for now I can bring in another one. You want a tank?
Sure. Langdoiver has requested an E551 Gigantus. Excellent name. Oh, and this red clad thing is where it's going to drop?
Yep.
Yep, there it comes.
Now we just need somebody to play Flight of the Valkyries.
Yeah, it'd be perfect. I do like in this game how the vehicles control significantly differently than just you yourself do on foot. Like, of course, the tank still moves pretty good for a tank, but actually moving the turret is comparatively pretty slow. And that's probably intentional to kind of balance out its damage ability.
Yeah, and then, I don't know if you noticed or not, but we can't actually hit that spider from here.
Yeah, I was backing up further and further, and yeah, because I could try to fire from way back here, but it may not even reach it. It'll probably just curve down first.
I have an idea.
Ah, higher ground. Makes sense.
Okay, park your tank right there.
Yep, I shall. Right after I mow down these stoplights.
Yeah, who cares about the city?
Oh, this might do it. Why are you pushing me? You're gonna push me over, aren't you?
Well, I was going to try and get up on your back.
Oh, and stack the tanks and get more height. Interesting. I wonder if that would work. Like if I got intentionally off the edge of something, like a bridge or something, if you could drive over onto my back and then I could drive around with you on my back.
I can't see what I'm aiming at, but from here I can turn my turret and get a lot more height.
Yep, that's... I was going to say that's an interesting angle, but that's both figuratively and literally.
Ooh, that tree fell over, and now I can see. Ooh, and I hit him.
No time to lose.
There we go.
To go underground to destroy the nest and stop their progress. If Retarius has spawned there, we might have to expect more new species coming out later. There is a danger that the flying insects may have evolved, and they could be superior to our wing divers. We can never let the giant insects take over the Earth.
I love the ridiculous premise of this. Aliens come from another planet or galaxy or whatever, and drop giant ants onto the planet.
Yeah. And successive additional variations of bugs. Conrad Tardis says spiders are impossible to kill even in video games, apparently. Especially when they, hang around near the sun. So I don't know if I got access to any new stuff. Oh, grenade launcher. Could have fun with that. I think the batteries in my controller might be dying, but I'm gonna try and stick it out as long as they'll last. If I had a wired option for this controller, I'd certainly use it. I know yours is wired, isn't it, John?
Yep.
Can you get just a wired adapter that'll plug into the funky port on the top of the 360 controller?
It's possible, but a cheaper option would probably just be to buy a controller with a cord.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm sure there is, though. And actually, what kind of connection does the controller have? You may just be able to do it with a regular USB.
That's the thing. Since it's an actual True Blue 360 controller, it does have a connection on the top, but it's like a weird, wide, fat, proprietary-looking thing.
And
Whereas if it was just like a PS3 controller, that would just be a standard micro USB.
yep.
Which I thought about doing, but then I'd have to unlock that so that it would actually work with a computer, which may be possible using my phone, but didn't have time.
All right, I'm going back to the fencer.
Okay. Jay says, could be worse, could be crabs. Oh, thank God this game doesn't have crabs. Wait, does this game have crabs?
Define crabs.
Pinchy, walky things that sometimes live in water.
Define water.
An accumulation of water vapor that is both visible to the naked eye and detectable by human skin.
Define visible. No, there are no crabs.
Okay, thank God. Because if this game had crabs, then I would have to say, oh, God damn it, this place has crabs. And Conrad Tardis says, I swear to God, if you jinxed that. In response to what Jay said. Okay, preparation.
Now I really wish it did have crabs.
You have beaten this game, haven't you? So you've seen all the different enemies.
Yeah.
So unfortunately that means that it indeed does not have crabs. There, something behind us kicking stuff at us, or are you kicking stuff?
That's me. I'm just walking.
Bam! You're like, fuck you, table.
One of the, yeah, one of the little hint screens says that these guys basically have the mass of a small car. So anything you walk into is just going to get annihilated.
Sweet. Which means that entire suit must basically be motorized. Like, there's no way that the guy is moving the suit under his own power.
Nope. The whole idea is that they developed these suits to fight the aliens, but the suits themselves are so gigantic that they basically have to have power armor.
Oh, this is one of those levels where we go down in the hole. Kill him at the source.
Depth crawlers can light up the area for you. Air raiders, call for depth crawlers to support the assault unit.
Enemy is over there. We'll show you something wrong with me. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There they are. Gets kind of creepy here with all the darkness.
Yeah, especially when they just start coming out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Note to self, grenade launcher effective.
Walk up and stand next to the guys with the red arrows, and they'll join your team. And then any health that you pick up will also heal them.
You don't have to push a button to get them to join your team. They just do it.
Yeah, if you get next to them, they will.
Okay.
So who the hell said that the giant insects are endangered?
And then that's when you can issue them orders. Like this. Thank you.
Not really. They just follow you around.
And sometimes they get too much spirit and they have to let it out. ADF.
I'm not sure if this was the right way, but we'll see.
There's certainly lots of red dots this way, so. Guess this is a subway tunnel?
Yep. Which in effect means that we built the ants' hive for them.
Yep, pretty much. Ooh, that lit the place up.
This is Ranger 21. We're fighting a giant spider-like bug. The threat! Crap! The threat! I can't move!
Yeah, we're in a weird spot.
They got stronger!
Oh, yeah, they're converging on us. Crap.
Yeah, I don't think we're supposed to come this way.
But you're facing that way, so I'll face the other way.
Yeah, but I bugged out and wouldn't stop moving, so I'm so screwed.
Oh no. Oh yeah, it says you've been knocked out. Hang on.
There
more
are a
spiders.
lot of them up here. Yeah, there's a lot of them up here.
I'll get to you as soon as I can.
Yeah, it's fine.
At least I know now that I can't kill you. Oh crap, but I can almost kill myself.
Yeah, be careful.
Roll through it.
You can do it, I believe in you.
There's so many.
It's only like 100.
Ah, crap. That's a death. Man. Mission failed. Host is chosen to
Okay,
retry the
we can
mission.
do this.
Yes.
Turn on your helmet lights.
The underground entrance is supposed to be in this mall. If we leave the giant insects alone, they will continue to evolve unchallenged. We have to wait.
You're pretty good at flinging stuff.
All units, begin operation.
Practice.
It looks like they haven't noticed us yet.
Killed a dead one.
Underground entrance should be up ahead. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
The underground entrance is just past the station.
Oh, it took me this long to finally figure out why your name is your name.
Depth crawlers can light up the area for
Wang Dorver.
Call for depth crawlers to support the assault.
I kept transfixing on the word Wang and thinking that it was, you meant penis or something.
That was part of it. There's many levels to my humor.
Conrad Tardis says, I love how items just fall into the ground in this game. They're actually falling out of enemies that we kill.
Going underground. I can't believe it. So many giant insects have survived.
And then sometimes the enemies fall on top of the items, and then you have to get rid of the carcasses to get the items.
Even though we drove out the Ravagers, it doesn't look like we won. I need backup. Yes, sir. Loading up. Give it to me. Converge on the roof. Clear. Clear. This way. Come here.
It survived.
On the plus side, we're getting a ton of stuff from this.
Yeah. There's levels later on that are really good for farming this stuff if you want to play a long game, but I don't think we want to do that.
Yeah.
The Ravagers might just be waiting for humans.
Oh, what
Well,
Conrad
it's
Tardis
super
meant
boring.
was he said, I love how items just fall into the ground in this game. And he says, I mean, some items just glitch through the floor and sink through it. Yeah, the collision detection is not perfect in this game, but understandable since it's filled with, like, at any given time approximately 8.2 billion objects.
Yeah, and they never disappear either. There's no timeout on your items.
That's cool. I wondered if that was the case because there's been times where I've been completely full on health and I specifically haven't picked up nearby health replenishing things. So, you know, we could maybe come back for them if we need them. Of course, that would rely on me to remember that we could go back and get those things.
Yeah, and the path there and back.
Yeah. Okay, so I think maybe we need to pick a direction.
Well, they're gonna converge on us no matter what we do. I usually go clear out the left because they're closer.
But I bet if we stay right here, then we can bottleneck them right where we are. Just let them come to us.
That sounds boring.
Friggin' giant jumping spiders. Yeah, crap. Ah, crap. Well, I bit it.
I'm right next to you.
Woohoo!
So that's $55 you owe me? Don't forget to pick up some of this health too.
Yep.
If I haven't hogged it all, that is.
Suddenly feels like I'm playing Ocarina of Time with all the rolling for speed. I think at the end of this mission might be a good place to stop streaming. And we can save it and pick this up later.
And this
can't
is
we?
the end of it too. Yeah, yeah.
Sweet.
Once they arrive, you can get fire support.
The fight's Charge now.
Hey, quit killing me.
I was going to smush you.
Okay, so yeah, as was said, for the people watching on the live stream right now, that's going to be the end of this particular recording, but hang around for a bit. There's still going to be an after show for at least a couple of minutes. So thanks for watching, and now that we have this setup going for playing online multiplayer with John, we may be making use of it in the future additionally. So until then, we'll see you.